I want to take this moment to talk about something that I have been thoroughly enjoyed following, the comic book, the Rippaverse, and the announcement today of Isom #2, as well as a couple of other announcements that came out a few weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. I don't know. My sense of timing is absolutely screwed, but today was the announcement, the official pre-order release for Isom #2, and naturally with all the fans and everything, the website crashed. Because of course it did. Because heaven forbid you have a following, a fan base that wants your product. Because what else would it be? You think they're actually sticking it to the woke ideology? Do you think that is something that can carry a brand and the screen's black? So I'm going to hit play. Let's check out this animated trailer together. Welcome to the Rippaverse.
Time.
I want to know who this guy is right here.
We often like to think of it as something that just is. But too many people let the past determine who they are.
Yaira, I love her. I have her poster and her shirt. Sim!
When true greatness is determined by how one deals with the present. So if I'm helping you, I have one condition.
Yeah. No more quitting.
Time is a gift, Isom. What are you gonna do with yours?
Isom #2. Pre-order it now. My number one question while I was watching this trailer earlier today was, are we getting any sort of animated episodes? I, for one, would love to see that. I would love to see who this guy is. What else do we have? We have snippets from the first comic, and naturally these are snippets. These are things that are going to happen in the second comic. I'm looking forward to it. If you've seen the covers, there's Mr. Fell. Let's see. Going to a counselor, Yaira herself. I am looking forward to Yaira #1. Absolutely. Announced with Mr. Chuck Dixon doing Alpha Core, as we see here, flying through the air as Isom gets thrown through a wall. I have this young lady here that, oh no, I'm embarrassed. I can't remember her name. Bloodruth? Uh-oh. I'm a fake fan. I can't remember her name. I know I'm ordering her t-shirt and her poster and both cover A and cover B, but I can't remember her name. But we also have this gruesome little gentleman right here. What's this going to be all about? The first issue was the introduction to, I guess, the characters, the universe, all these different players all throughout the book, different players, and wondering what are they going to do. At least that was my question. What role are they going to play in the universe? Hell, I was wondering what the farmhand, Isom's partner on the farm, and what his role in everything was going to be. Because something happened to him at the end. He was pulling out a gun and going into an empty, what he thought was an empty warehouse. But the other two announcements, I'm definitely looking forward to this. I'll be ordering these this week for sure. After the website stops crashing because everybody wants everything in on it. I will say this. I believe Eric said the first campaign hit $1 million after about 33 hours. As of right now, over here, let's see. Let's go to the campaign. We'll do this. There we go. As of right now, 9:30 Central, We are almost at $800 million. I say we. Oh, my God. Isom number 2 is almost at $800 million. I have been spamming Twitter with this comment about 1 million within 24 hours. Considering we barely broke 12 hours, I keep saying we, like I'm part of this. I'm helping it. I'm promoting it. I'm going to continue to promote it. Be happy for other people's success. Give it a shot. The success of the first campaign is understandable. People want to support a new project, something new coming out. You cannot have that same success on the second project if it's not an interesting product. All these haters and detractors or whatever, people whinging and moaning and groaning, making screeching ass videos, talking down about Eric and Isom, how the artwork is bad, the writing is bad, it was dull, it was boring. Well, I hate to break this to you, but tens of thousands of people disagree with them. I'm one of them. Quite a few people just disagree with you. In order for them to have success, in order for Eric and Rippaverse to be successful in number 2, as well as Yaira number 1 and Alpha Core number 1, the first one had to be interesting enough for people to want to see where the story is going. It's going to break under 8,800,000, likely by the time I finish recording this video. But let's go see two lovely ladies that I have never heard of before, but that's my own fault. Unfortunately, I didn't know who Chuck Dixon was either, but that's because I never paid attention to who the artists and authors were of the comic books I enjoyed. Growing up, I primarily went with Transformers and G.I. Joe. No idea who wrote those, no idea who drew it and inking and all that other stuff, because I didn't care. I was looking for the stories and I enjoyed the art. Same thing about the closest thing I did was Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man run and Spawn. I knew who did that because, well, it's Todd McFarlane and it was announced, big bold names. I was old enough to start paying attention to that stuff. But other comics that I picked up, whether it was Star Wars or Batman or Walking Dead, I didn't really pay attention to the artists and authors because I just wanted something that was entertaining. As long as it was entertaining, well, I kept buying it. But here are the Saska sisters. They joined the Rippaverse. This was 2 weeks ago. So let's see what these lovely ladies have to say.
Hi, I'm Jen Saska. And I'm Sylvia Saska. And we're the Saska sisters. And you might know us from such films as Dead Hooker in a Truck, See No Evil 2, American Mary, and Rabid. Or you might know us from our comic...
I'm sorry, Dead Hooker in a Truck. What better title do you need for anything? Dead Hooker in a Truck. Let's back that up just a scooch.
From our comic book work from Marvel and DC, most notably Black Widow No Restraints Play, or our independent comic book Kill Crazy Nymphos Attack. We are huge comic fans, so it is an honor to announce that we will be the writers of Yaira. We're already the writers of Yaira. The book is coming.
Already the writers of Yaira. That tells me that the book's almost done as far as writing goes. It would appear, as Eric has said, this is not a pre-order campaign, or it's not a crowdfunding campaign. The work is done. The books are done. How many other people would have the stones to pull this off? Much less the backing. He backed it himself, put forth his own money. The fans responded and gave him enough to start number 2 and hire other people. That is a win.
Coming at you guys fast. We're huge comic book fans, and to be able to write issue 1 for a brand new character is the honor of a lifetime. We've been working very hard behind the scenes, and we cannot wait to share what we've been working on. Thank you so much for reading. Thank you guys, and thank you to all the Yaira fans. We love you. Yeah, thank you, Eric. Thank you.
Oh, let's take a look at this beautiful, beautiful artwork. I love the artwork. I love the idea of Yaira. I own the poster. I will be getting the comic. I have the shirt. She is so far my favorite. So far. But there's also Alpha Core, Chuck Dixon himself.
Hey, I'm Chuck Dixon, and I've been invited to join the Rippaverse. Eric July has assigned me a 90-page graphic novel called Alpha Core. It stars a team of superhero cops who patrol the skies and the streets of Forest Park in search of super creeps, weirdos, and villains. Boy, do they find them. It's full of action. It's kind of a police procedural meets a superhero epic. And I wish I could tell you who the artist is, but Eric wants to tell you that himself. Trust me, it's a big name, it's a big gun, it's something you've seen before, and I've seen a lot of the artwork, and it is going to blow you away. So check it out, Alpha Core.
Oh, I love these panels. I love this screenshot, background, desktop, whatever you want to call it. I am interested in Alpha Core. I'm loving where all this is going. Before I finish it off, I want to start doing more and more of what everyone's considering the Iron Age, maybe one a week. Talk about independent creators, and whether you like it or not, you could sit there and call Eric. Is he really an independent creator? Yes, he absolutely is. He started from the ground up, started on his own at 16 years old, I believe, with a love of comics, a love of the art, the stories, and everything. Put his money where his mouth is, and here we are today. Alpha Core #1 is coming, written by Chuck Dixon. Yaira #1, written by the Saska sisters. And Isom #2 with the, where is it? Expected fulfillment date of July 31st, 2023. All the success to him, all the hopes, all the dreams. This man is fulfilling a lifelong dream that some can only dream of. I'm saying dream entirely too many times. But we're going to go ahead and refresh the page before I end this, just to see where it's at. 11 minutes talking about this video. Did it break 100,000? I need to stop saying that. Anyway, is it going to break 1 million before 24 hours? I do believe it will. This video is going to be going out after the 24-hour mark. So, hey, it'll be easy to see if I was correct. Are you looking forward to Isom #2, Yaira, Alpha Core, and where the story is heading? I definitely am. Let me know what you think in the comments. See you on the next one.